So we will start with chapter number 5, light. See, light is a very important thing. Every human being, every activity we do is directly or indirectly associated with light. Even the primary source of energy for all the beings on earth, even the climate and all the seasons, whatever is taking place, the shape of the earth even is quite a bit related to the energy we receive from some in the form of light. So light is very important to us, no doubt about it. So we'll start with different aspects of light with the view of physics. And simply, if we break down the principle of light or the usage of light, the most basic usage of light is to see.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Anything you want to say? Okay. So I will give chance to all of you to ask your doubts. But when I'm explaining, you have to mute yourself. Okay. So light is a form of energy which enables us to see things. See, uh, suppose an object is there which is opaque. This object is an opaque object. Our eye is there. Whole mechanism of viewing things mean aware. A normal functioning brain is there. Proper functioning eye is there. Object is there. But suppose there is no light. If there is no light, will you be able to see the object? No, you will not. So we require light. This is light in the form of wave I have drawn, because actually it travels in form of waves, light, which you will get to know in future. So light is a form of energy which excites the sensation of vision in us or all the beings, largely on the beings which are able to see, which have the perception of vision. Perception of vision or sensation of vision means the imagery that our brain creates inside us, which enables us to see the objects. The ability to see the objects is sensation of vision, which is possible only through light. Clear? So many things we do which requires light. Many, like to read, we need light. Yes, we need book. We need a pair of eyes, a brain to understand everything. But light is one of the most essential thing. Without light, all the things, all the other things will be there, but you will not be able to read it. Or if you have to write something, then also light is required. And many other things, like if you have to uh, what walk, even walk in a straight line, even then you need light. Yes or no? One cannot walk properly in in dark. If you have to reach somewhere particular and you have no idea where it is, then you need light to see, get the position of the place you have to reach. So, now let's come to the sources of light. What are the sources of light through which we receive light? So, if you look around you, you will find many sources from which light is coming. Right now, in front of the screen you are sitting, it is also emitting light. Its screen is emitting light, which enables you to see this content. And similarly, sun is there in the night, moon is there, stars are there, bulb is there, and many natural beings like fireflies. In the sea, there are jellyfish which emit light. There are worms which produce their own light. Clear? So there are different sources of light around us. So we will classify these resources of light into two parts, broadly two parts. First is natural sources, the sources which were created by nature or which are being created by nature. So natural, which has no human interference in their development, in their creation. Humans have not participated or manufactured anything so that these sources have light. Clear? So the sources which are made, these sources are made by nature. The objects which produce their own light, like stars, sun is also a star, sun, fireflies, glowworms, etc. All these are examples of the things or creatures created by nature and have their own light. They produce their own light. So this is very important part. They produce their own light. Clear? Produce their own light. Is it clear to everybody? Any doubt? Hmm? Any doubt, anyone? No? Daksha, Yogendra, no doubt?
Sir, what is the meaning of illuminating?
Illuminating, I will come to it. Where it is written? Where have you read it? Illuminating. From the book.
Sir,
Illumination,
in
see, illumination means to glow. Illumination means something is burning and it has a glow around it. It is illuminated, which is producing light, which is emitting light. This is illumination. The brightness, if something has brightness and it illuminates the space around it. Yeah. Illumination means
okay, sir.
production of light. Yes. So the object which produces their own light, like stars, sun, fireflies, glowworms, etc., these are natural resources. They are self-sufficient to produce light. Now let's move on to the artificial sources, the man-made sources, the sources of light which are created by human. Clear? They produce their own light, but they are created by human. So again, source of light must have its own production of light. Clear? So they also produce their own light, but they are man-made. So like a burning candle is there, light bulb, fire. Through fire also we receive light. Also many other things we see around us. These computer screens, they also produce their own light. Yes, their battery attached to it. The mobile screen, the torch we have here. So there are many different things. Electrical torch. So these four sources are artificial. These are not man-made. So these are artificial sources. So many of the children have answered that, sir, moon is natural source of light. So moon is not natural source of light because it does not produce its own light. Moon reflects light. I will discuss about it in detail later. But remember, moon is not natural source of light. Neither it is artificial source of light because it is not made by man. It is not man-made. So is this part clear to all? Natural sources and artificial sources. Hmm? Is it clear, Yogesh?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Hmm. Okay, Yogesh. Okay. Now let's move on to the next topic. Next topic are luminous objects and non-luminous objects. Clear? What are luminous objects and non-luminous objects? In this topic, we will study about the objects which produce their own light and the objects which do not produce their own light. The objects which produce their own light are known as luminous objects. They have their own light. Own light means some chemical reaction takes place inside the source, and that chemical changes the energy. A part of the energy it has received into light energy. See, suppose a bulb is there. In the bulb, inside bulb, electrical energy flows inside the bulb, and that electrical energy is converted into light energy. We all know there is a law, very widely known law, known as law of conservation of energy. It says energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be transformed from one form to another. Means energy, we cannot create energy, or neither we can destroy it completely out of existence. No, we can't do that. But we can transform it, convert it from one form to another form. Like I'm speaking in right now. So what I'm producing is sound energy. My microphone is recording it. It is converting it into electrical energy, and the speaker you have is converting again it into sound energy. So energy transformation is taking place. Similarly, inside a source of light, there is some energy changes happening, some chemical reaction or some reaction is happening, due to which the change in energy takes place, and the output is light energy, is in the form of light energy. Clear? In bulb, electrical energy changes into light energy. If we light up a fire, suppose we light up a candle, so their chemical changes are taking place. Oxidation is taking place, or we can say burning is taking place. So burning is a chemical process. So chemical energy is they are converting into light energy, also heat energy. We are also getting heat energy, but a part of it, part of chemical energy is getting converted into light energy. So all, if you have to identify if there is a, if this source is a luminous object, sorry, a luminous object or non-luminous object, always check whether any reaction is taking place or some energy change is taking place inside the object which is producing light. There has to be some. See, we receive energy from sun, so nuclear changes takes place. Nuclear reactions takes place inside the core of sun, which means you all must have heard about nuclear bombs. So a similar kind of reaction is taking place inside the core of sun, which produces a lot of energy in different forms. One of which is light energy. We receive it here. Also, heat energy is there, and different form of other energies are also there. So,
Sir, what is luminous body?
luminous body is the body which produces its own light. Sun is a luminous body. Candle is also a luminous body. Your bulb is also a luminous body or luminous objects. Clear? So this is the definition that I was talking about. Suppose there is bulb or sun, some luminous body is there. The example I've shown. Can you see the cursor moving? This cursor is moving. Can you see it?
No, sir.
No. You cannot see this cursor
Yes,
moving. Yes. Okay.
yes, sir.
Yes, you can see. So this is sun and bulb or some any luminous object is there. It emits light. Clear? It emits light, and suppose it is incident upon a reflector, a shiny surface is there. Suppose mirror, just like mirror, a shiny surface is there. After reflection from that shiny surface, reflector or mirror, the light goes to a place which was a bit darker earlier, which was a bit darker. Now it is illuminated. Now it is being illuminated by the light. So a person is standing there, this at this place, which has been illuminated, will see this reflector or mirror as the source of light, because light is for him, the person is standing here, for him the light is coming from the mirror, but this mirror is not primary source of light, or this mirror is not luminous object. Here this is non-luminous object, this is just reflecting it. Clear or not? Understood the difference?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yes. So
Yes, sir.
very good. So Now I'm going to explain these non-luminous objects in more detail. The objects which do not have their own light, but they reflect the light. But they reflect the light they receive from luminous objects are known as non-luminous objects. Here, suppose this is our
Okay,
sun. This is our sun. It is emitting light energy in all directions, and this is our earth. So this surface of earth is facing the sun, then the surface of the earth will have day. Yeah, this surface of earth will have day. The other part, the other half of the earth will have night, because light is not reaching there, the sunlight is not reaching there. So the people living there will experience night. Yeah. So what happens is moon. So this small object is moon. So what happens is the light ray from sun is incident upon the moon. It reaches moon, then moon reflects it in all the directions, in all possible directions. It reflects. Few of which light, the reflected light rays reach Earth's surface where night is there. The people see the light is coming from moon, but moon is not producing that light. The light is being produced by sun, but moon is just reflecting it. Moon is just reflecting the light it receives from sun, and people have an idea that it is moonlight, but it is not moonlight. It is sunlight, but reflected by moon. Yeah. So this light. So in this way, moon is a non-luminous object. Moon does not produce any light. It does not have any light of its own. It is just reflecting the light it receives from sun. So it is a non-luminous object. Clear?
yes, sir.
Okay, okay, good, good, good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, fine, fine. So this is all for today. We will discuss more topics in next turn. So I'm going to switch the class to WhatsApp group. Okay. Any doubt, anyone?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, fine.